Hey, my name is Ayoka, and welcome to this episode of Mind Elixir. Don't mind your business, mind my podcast, Mind Elixir. I am so excited to have you here listening to my podcast. And for this episode, I'm basically just going to be talking a little bit about myself, who I am, why I decided to start this podcast, and all of that. Yes, I am actually recording this introductory episode because I messed up a few times. So first of all, my name is Ayoka. That's a Yoruba name actually. It means one who causes joy, one who brings joy. Oh, well, I've lived in Texas all my life. And yes, like they say, everything is bigger and better in Texas, which unfortunately includes some people's egos too. And I feel as if probably some people think Texas is all cowboys or something. I don't know. What do other people outside of Texas think of Texas? But it is cool, pretty awesome over here, so yeah. My birthday is November 15th, and I'm a Scorpio. Scorpio gang. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. But as of right now, I'm a freshman in high school. I am 14 years old. My favorite season is fall because, well, I mean, everything in fall is just so, yes, it's not too hot, but it's not too cold. We have the best flavor of all, of fall, pumpkin spice. Which I know sometimes pumpkin spice, that's a little bit overhyped, but it's still so good. Because like pumpkin spice cereal, pumpkin spice lattes. We have, oh yes, and of course the leaves changing, they're so beautiful. That's what I love about fall. And then of course, like I said before, my birthday is in fall too. Oh, my interests. Well, right now I'm doing Taekwondo. I'm a blue belt in Taekwondo. Hopefully someday I can get to the advanced black belt. Someday. But I think I'm actually doing pretty well at Taekwondo and it's fun. And I also used to do track and field. That was in 8th and wait, no. In 7th and 6th grade I did track and field. I was not that fast, but it was kind of fun, especially all the meets and stuff where you could just be cheering people on. That was really fun. I also used to do gymnastics and ballet, but I was not even flexible and I wasn't that graceful. So, yeah. And also, of course, way back then in 3rd through 4th grade, I think, or in like primary school or whatever, I did the violin, but then I quit it. But now I'm going back to doing the violin. So hopefully I can relearn it and I can actually get way better and improve. I also like to draw a lot. I like to do like lots of creative sort of artsy little stuff, like drawing, and I've recently been getting into doing pressed flowers. Although my pressed flowers are not that pretty, but I still like the creative aspect of it. I also like to read, and my favorite book as of right now is The Keeper of the Lost City series, which is amazing, might I say. I haven't finished the series yet, but it is pretty good. I'm also into biomedical engineering. I'm actually taking this course at my school over it, so I'm pretty excited for that. I'm also into coding too, although I'm not great at it. But even whenever I just do like a simple little command or a simple action on a coding website, it does make me quite happy because it's like, ooh, I did something. Did something with computers. And the show I'm watching right now, I am currently watching the show Attack on Titan because everyone kept on talking about this Levi dude, so I was like, I have to watch it. And if you don't know what that show is about, it's basically about these giant human-like creatures that are attacking a city, and the people in the city have to defend themselves from the creatures. I'm also very passionate about current issues, world events, and all of that going on, like basically activism. I do consider myself a feminist because, equal rights for all genders. Actually, an intersectional feminist because you have the race issues and then gender equality issues. Those can overlap, actually. So I do consider myself an intersectional feminist. But sometimes all of these issues in the world with all this activism, like whenever you hear about all these issues going on, it can be a bit quite overwhelming. Now, talking about my personality, I would say I'm probably an introverted extrovert. Like, I'm kind of shy in certain situations, and like, I hate being left out, but then at the same time, sometimes I don't even know how to socialize. But I do wish to speak my mind, but then at the same time, I just stay quiet. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I'm just afraid people will judge me, but I know that is not everything in life. So that's alright. And also lots of times I do tend to overanalyze things. Like even just people's simple actions, I just overanalyze it. I'm like, what can this mean? They did that it must mean that so and so. Now, about why I started this whole podcast. I basically started this podcast, I guess. It was kind of a creative outlet for me during quarantine. I mean, we literally have all this time during quarantine, and I was like, why not? And it didn't seem as if I needed to necessarily invest a whole bunch of money. I could basically do it with the stuff I already have at home. So I was like, why not? Here I am. It's a great thing to start. And I think my podcast, it can really be for anyone of any age group, although it's really geared toward people in my age group, like teens. But if an 80-year-old man wants to listen to it, then so be it. That's fine with me. I mean, I'm not sure why an 80-year-old man would be listening to this, but if you are, then hi. And what's in store for most of my episodes? Well, I think most of my episodes, they are going to be solo, but I will still have some guests too, hopefully. I will be having some guests on here because, like, that's just something I'd want to do. And, I mean, if you have a story you'd like to tell, you'd want to share, then I could possibly arrange for you to be a guest too. I mean, that's cool with me. And also, I'd love to do episodes about my personal experiences, episodes about current events and issues going on in the world. Really just stuff like that. Oh yeah, and of course, advice episodes too. I would love to do that. So if you ever have any ideas or topics or requests of what you'd like to see from me, then just let me know. You can DM me on Instagram at mind.elixir. DM me on Instagram about it, and that's fine with me too. And of course, there's also a voice message. There's a voice message link in the description, which if you send one in, then I'll try and include that in one of my episodes. And yeah, you can contact me. And yeah, you can email me at mindelixir.thepodcast@gmail.com. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see what's next. Bye!